Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, hi, hola. My name is Karina, also known as Ohmglashes here on YouTube. If you guys clicked on this video, it's because you are interested in finding out what foundations are best for you. We are talking about the cake today, girl. If you guys know me, I love me full coverage. I'm like a full coverage queen. Give me full coverage or give me nothing. Seriously, I love full coverage foundations. I don't know why, even though I don't have like bad skin, but there's something about full coverage that just, it gets me feeling some type of way, you know what I mean? So today I'm going to share with you guys my favorite foundations that are either meant for matte skin, for oily skin, dry skin, combo skin, pretty much a little bit of everything. PS, most of these foundations are geared more towards mattes. For oily people, why do I keep saying matte? For oily people, because I am an oily beast. With that said, if you guys are interested in knowing what are the best 2019 full coverage drugstore foundations, go ahead and keep on watching. And let's jump right into the video. I am going to start with my absolute favorite foundation, ATM, at the moment. And I just realized that I forgot to paint this nail. Look at this. I popped it on and I forgot to paint it. This is my favorite foundation at the moment, okay? This is the L'Oreal Infallible up to 24-hour fresh wear foundation. For the longest time, I kept calling it fresh water. It's not fresh water, it's fresh wear. I absolutely love everything about this foundation. This is a new release. It was released in 2019, but it feels very, very similar to the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea foundation. That is my holy grail foundation. Anytime that I'm going somewhere, to an event or to a quinceañera, to a baile, to anywhere, and if I'm gonna have my picture taken, if I want my foundation to look poppin', I always grab the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea, because let me tell you guys, that foundation is bomb, okay? It's about $30 some, totally worth every single penny, but a great dupe for it is this one right here. It's actually the foundation that I'm wearing on my skin right now, and I mean, my skin looks pretty flawless if I do say so myself. It's just a very, I don't even know how to explain it. Your skin just feels and looks flawless. It's very long wearing. It does not make me oily. And I think this one is very suitable for all skin types because it has more of a natural finish, and I do tend to like put powders over my skin, which mattifies it down a little bit more. It's just such a breathable foundation. It has a very nice like air finish to it. I don't know, I just absolutely love this foundation. PS, for foundation references, if you guys are about my skin tone, if you guys are morenitas like me, in my description box, I do have tons of foundation references that you can guide yourself to and kind of base them off. The next foundation that I also really like is the Covergirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation. My shade is M70. I reviewed this a few months ago. I was lucky enough to receive the entire Covergirl collection foundation, and I did like swatches on my skin. If you guys want to see that video, I will try to link it somewhere here. You guys can just click on it. This foundation is amazing. Covergirl did a really good job with this foundation. I've tried some of their other ones. I'm not a big fan, but this one is great. It's a full coverage foundation. It is long wearing. It is transfer proof, which says a lot. It does have a matte finish, but it's not like a drying matte finish. Tons of foundations like take it a little bit too far with the matte finish. Even though I'm oily, I enjoy my skin to look a little bit more like glowy and fresh and skin-like. I don't like to look like a matte piece of paper. Like, that is not the goal. That is not what I'm going after. So this foundation just kind of does a little bit of everything for me. You go, Covergirl. Okay, I need to hurry up because I actually got to get going in about half an hour and I talk way too much. Let's move on to LA Girl. LA Girl has been killing the game for the past like year and a half. This is their Pro Matte HD foundation. Now, I recently got a new shade. Light Tan is something that suits me a little bit more. If you guys can see that. It's a little bit more on the olivey tan side. This foundation is so good. Now, as you can see, it is a matte finish. But again, this foundation is not too matte where it's just going to hold on to your dry patches or to any wrinkles or anything like that. With these foundations that I mentioned so far, I think the one that creases on me the least is the L'Oreal Fresh Wear. I was gonna say Fresh Wear foundation. I have pretty deep smile lines and then I have little wrinkles here. Every foundation in the world always creases on me. The Fresh Wear foundation still creases, but it doesn't like crease into like my lines, you know? I do find that this one is a little bit more heavier, if I can say that. I feel like this one you get more coverage like instantly versus trying to go back and layer the foundation. I wouldn't say that this foundation exactly has like a crazy matte finish. It has more of a suede, like a soft velvety finish. I don't know how to explain it, but it's a really pretty foundation. I love the way it wears. I love how long it stays on the skin. I haven't worn it in a while, I'm not gonna lie, because I have so many foundations that I try to rotate them, but I've just been stuck on the L'Oreal Fresh Wear. I don't remember if this is like a super long wearing foundation, but for me, I feel like most foundations, if I match them to the right primer, I can get them to stay on my skin for a long time. On top of that, I always set my makeup with a little setting spray. That just it seems to help for me. So with that said, I'm gonna say that this is a pretty long wearing foundation. Just throwing that out there. Let's move on to a foundation that I feel like nobody ever talks about anymore. I personally don't think I use this foundation in my videos, but I tend to wear it during the times that my skin is just like feeling super dry. And another reason why I don't wear it as much is because it's like 3 shades darker than my skin tone. I need to get a new shade, but I just keep forgetting. The foundation that I am talking about is another L'Oreal one. L'Oreal just has amazing foundations, okay? This is the True Match Super Blendable Makeup Broad Spectrum with SPF 17. Now the shade that I have is Warm Caramel Beige W70, which is this one. And again, this is a little too dark. They have so many shades of these. They have light, they have medium, they have warm, they have neutral, they have cool undertones. They just have every shade for almost every skin tone out there. This is more of a hydrating formula. So this is going to be amazing if you are dry skin, if you are combo skin, and maybe if you are oily. It depends on how you like your foundations. Again, I personally am oily and I love how this foundation looks on me, but it can make me obviously a little bit too oily. So what I like to do is sometimes I just like to use a super mattifying primer in this area, like my T-zone, which is where I normally get oily, and then I'll just apply this, you know, everywhere else, go in a little bit heavier hand, and I love the dewiness of this foundation. Now, this isn't a foundation that's going to give you full coverage like that. It is medium to full coverage, but again, it's definitely buildable. And if you don't have problematic skin, or if you don't have a lot of like pimples or scarring on your skin, I think with one swipe you will be good to go. And the cool thing is that this has SPF, so that is an amazing thing. I am one that I don't ever wear SPF as a moisturizer. I am so bad and I need to get into the habit of it. But if you guys are really into like taking care of your skin, like from the sun rays and all that stuff, try this foundation. It is such an oldie, but definitely a goodie. Let's talk about stick foundations. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation Stick. My shade is 255 Sand Sable. I also have a review on this. If you guys are new to my channel, I do tons of drugstore reviews, foundation reviews, concealer reviews, anything that is drugstore related, I am here for it. I love this foundation. I love the way it wears. I do feel like it's just a little bit drying, like the foundation stick. When you apply to your skin, it tugs on your skin a little bit, but once you blend it out, oh my god, it blends like a dream. This foundation is definitely full coverage, and you can go back a few times and just like reapply it or build it up to get more coverage, but honestly, with a few little swipes all over your skin, you will be fine. This one has more of a semi-matte finish, so it's not going to be super mattifying. So again, I feel like this is a foundation that can kind of be used by different skin types. Let's skip to the next foundation. I feel like this foundation is everybody's favorite still. Like this one came out late 2018, early 2019 if I am correct. This is the Maybelline 24-hour foundation. Now this isn't anything new. They actually had a foundation like this years ago, and then they like took it off shelves, revamped it, reformulated, and boom, they came out with this beauty. Now the shade that I use is the 312 Golden. Wow, this foundation is full full coverage. I love that this foundation is oil free, which means it probably won't clog your pores. Now, obviously I say probably because everybody's skin type is different. This is one that if I ran out of it, would I repurchase it? Yes. I have one last foundation to share with you guys, and then I'm going to show you some honorable mentions that I thought I would share with you guys. So the last one that I have here is the LA Colors Truly Matte Long Wearing High Pigment Foundation. When I received this foundation in a PR package, I was like, LA Colors, I don't know. They have things that are like, meh. Some things are good, some things are not that good. Oh my god, this foundation is crazy. I say that I would compare this LA Colors foundation to the Maybelline. This one right here, they're very similar. This one is a little bit more mattifying than this one. Now, this isn't my shade because it's too light and I'm not that light. I mixed two foundations together. The other one is in my drawer. I'm too lazy to get it. But this one is golden beige. So if you guys are maybe like a shade lighter than me, this is a good foundation. You can actually find this at like a dollar store. I don't know how much they are, maybe $3 to $5. Crazy inexpensive. Full coverage right away. It has such a beautiful matte finish. It doesn't cling on to dry patches though, which is what I personally love, because there's times that I do go through those phases where my skin is just like going whack, and this foundation is just, oh, it's so good. When I first got it, I couldn't stop wearing it. Now here are some honorable mentions. The ones that I wanted to share with you guys, these are the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop Full Coverage Foundations. Now, the reason why I didn't include them in my favorites, one, because none of these foundations match me. If you guys remember me, again, reviewing these, I tried this one out. This is in the shade Beige. Oh my god, I looked like I rubbed mustard all over my skin, girl. Like, it was bad. It was very yellow. And I also ended up picking up the shade Camel when it first launched. Like, I bought both of these. None of these match me, and I really just haven't had the desire to pick up a new foundation. But I remember when I tried it, I love the way my skin felt. It's very long wearing, and I believe that this foundation shade or this range does include a lot of deeper skin tones. This foundation is super lightweight and super full coverage. That's what I like. That is like my dream in a foundation. If you can give me full coverage, cover a little bit of my oil, just a little bit. I don't mind if some oil peeks through. And it's lightweight on the skin, full coverage, lightweight, no oil. Girl, that is my foundation dream in a bottle. So with that said, I really recommend this foundation if you are looking for, again, a different drugstore foundation that is going to give you full coverage, that is going to be lightweight, that is going to be affordable. And if you are looking for different undertones, try the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop foundation. I believe that is it, you guys. Those were tons of foundations, but the drugstore has stepped up their game so much, and it makes me so happy because you guys know I absolutely love, die, breathe, everything a drugstore. I love a good affordable product. So I want to know what your favorite drugstore foundation is. Did I miss any? Did I not miss any? Did you guys like what I showed you guys? If you guys have other foundation recommendations that you have that maybe I didn't mention, maybe I haven't tried it, let me know in the comment section down below, and I will love to read your comments. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I love you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment, and I will see you, chicas or chicos, in my next video. Mwah. Bye.